Welcome to the West Wing Week, your guide to everything that's happening at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. This week, the President announced his nominee for the next Secretary of Homeland Security, spoke on the Affordable Care Act and immigration reform. He also welcomed the Prime Minister of Pakistan to the White House and congratulated this year's Sammy Award winners. Don't worry, stay tuned for a description of what the Sammy Award is and why the folks there won it. That's October 18th to October 24th, or saving money as we speak.
Thousands of people are signing up and saving money as we speak.
On Friday, the President announced his nominee to head up the Department of Homeland Security, Jay Johnson, who previously served at the Department of Defense and has been a top national security advisor to the President.
Jay understands that this country is worth protecting, not because of what we build or what we own, but because of who we are. And that's what sets us apart.
On Monday, the President was joined by consumers, small business owners, and pharmacists who have either benefited from the health care law already or are helping consumers learn about what the law means for them and how they can get covered. They joined him on stage as he spoke about the Affordable Care Act in the Rose Garden.
The product, the health insurance, is good. The prices are good. It is a good deal. People don't just want it, they're showing up to buy it. Nobody's madder than me about the fact that the website isn't working as well as it should, which means it's going to get fixed.
West Wing Week caught up with some of those who appeared on stage with the President to talk to them about how the Affordable Care Act will make a difference in their lives and in their community.
COBRA was $600, and now an equivalent plan of what I had is $350. So, I'm saving over $250, which to me that makes a humongous difference.
The policy that I have now, it contains so many more preventative health care measures than what I had before. Of course, the price was a perk, but I think that the policy itself is so much more inclusive than the one I had before. I'm very pleased.
On Wednesday, the President welcomed Prime Minister Sharif of Pakistan to the Oval Office to highlight the importance and resilience of the U.S.-Pakistan relationship. Then, the President met with this year's recipients of the Samuel J. Heyman Service to America Medals, or SAMMYs. The awards are given out each fall by the Partnership for Public Service to federal workers who have shown excellence and leadership in their fields.
Of energy, reducing greenhouse gas emissions.
On Thursday, the President spoke on the urgent need to finish the job of fixing our broken immigration system and pass common sense reform that's supported by both Democrats and Republicans.
And whether you're a Republican or a Democrat or an independent, I want you to keep working, and I'm going to be right next to you to make sure we get immigration reform done. It is time. Let's go get it done. Thank you very much, everybody.
To find out more information on any of these topics or to see complete videos of these events, go to whitehouse.gov. And thanks again for checking out your West Wing Week.